Yo, what's up guys, Tizzy Collector back with another Star Wars action figure review. This time I have both of the Clone Wars Savage Opress figures. Got the Armored Savage and the Shirtless one. This was the first one that came out, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Disclaimer, I do have the weapons for them, but I don't have them on me at the moment. This one comes with the Enchanted Axe and a gimmicky version of the axe. This one comes with, I think, the gimmicky version of the axe and his double-bladed lightsaber. It's not just a reuse of Darth Maul's or anything. He does have his own hilt, his own special hilt that is seen in the Clone Wars. But yeah, don't have them on me at the moment. But yeah, the hilt is actually pretty cool. So straight up differences you can see between these guys, apart from the armor and the shirtless, is the skin tone is actually different. This one is more plasticky and bright. This one is more dull and has a wash over it, which I guess can be sort of accurate. He was shirtless at the beginning and then got the armor later on after a few battles, so I guess that can be look a bit of like a battle damage, not battle damage, but a battle worn look to his skin. It's got like dust and debris and shit all over it. Another thing is this one has plastic and this one has soft goods, so it's a pretty big difference, and I have to say I like the soft goods a lot more. Big fan of soft goods. So just the back here. The front is, stop flashing everybody, the front is plastic, but yeah, the underneath Kama part, is that how you say it? Kama? Not 100% sure, even if that's what it is. It's a little skirt, little schoolgirl skirt that he has going on. And yeah, let's take a closer look at the head sculpts now, because they are different as well. Bring them both in and get them into focus. Don't look so sad, look up. Alright, so you see the Armored Savage has more of a stern look on his face, of just determination, and the shirtless one has a snarl. Looks like he's eyeing down someone who is about to charge them. Yeah, I really like both of them. Can't really say I prefer one head sculpt to the other. They both have their own emotion and their own, it gives off a different feel. So I think I pretty appreciate that they didn't just reuse the same head mold. I like that they changed it up a bit. The horns on this one are more of a silvery grey. On this one they're more of a browny sort of tan colour. Again, might be because they put a wash over it, I'm not 100% sure. Just, I don't know, whatever. So taking a look at the armoured one now in more detail, I have to say this is really nice. I have a feeling they sort of reused the chest, retooled it, added the lines on top of the shirtless one, because on the back it looks pretty much identical. But I think it worked really well. I like that a lot. I got nice clean lines on mine. Very, very cool. Dig these shoulder pads. Have seen them used for some One Sith customs as well, which look real badass. These are actually, they sort of swivel. You can probably remove them. They're probably just sitting on pegs that you can just, pry it off and it'll come off easily. I wouldn't think you'd have to cut it or anything. But yeah, I really like that a lot. Gives it a cool samurai look to it. Yeah, you can see the shoulder blades and more line work around the back. Gauntlets are the same as the shirtless one, of course. They also, just noticed, they are actually different shade of silvery grey. Let me just put him down and get my hand out of the light. These ones are a bit darker, so pretty much everything on this guy is a bit darker than on this one. And going down, has that plastic piece on the front and the soft goods. Very well done, dig that. And the boots, buckles are painted, really cool. So I dig that a lot. Let me just quickly compare that to the Shirtless one. Also has painted buckles, but again, if I'm not mistaken, he is a shade darker. Yeah, definitely is. No doubt about it. So yeah, this is all plastic. This is a one piece. Get his arm out of the way. Just one piece with a split down each side. All the way around. Does he have a... Nope, doesn't have a hole for any lightsaber hilt. Thought I saw one there for a second. But still pretty nice. Sculpting underneath there. I got pretty clean lines on my Shirtless version as well. Very nice and crispy. They did this Clone Wars line very well in my opinion. I dig it a lot. Pretty much everything about the Clone Wars line is very nice. Probably my favourite line after the 30th anniversary. Nice yellow eyes. Looks a little bit derpy. Looks like he's looking off to the side, but then again, if you give him like a determinated, what's that word? Determined look. What the fuck am I going on about? I swear I graduated high school. I did. So yeah, so it looks like he's sort of looking his head down a little bit and looking off to the side at you. I think that looks really cool. Yeah, you got him up in the arms there as well. Between him and Darth Maul's tattoos, I definitely like Darth Maul's better. Just, you know, the original just looks better in my opinion. So, yeah, like I said, if I had to choose a favourite between the two, I like different aspects of both. I like how armoured he is, and it just gives off that cool samurai look with the shoulder pads being a little bit darker, but you know, I really like the look of being able to see the tattoos. I think that looks really awesome. But yes, that is Savage Opress, both versions from the Clone Wars line by Hasbro. And thank you for watching, guys. If you like my review, appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.